Aloha kākou, this is DJ Kano. As you can see, we are in Suicide Squad. And this is Suicide Squad with the subtitle Kill the Justice League, if you did not know. I will tell you that I'm aware. A lot of people are just like, oh, why does that game exist? A lot of people are saying, what's wrong with the game? Like, what went wrong with the game? That's a lot of what's happening right now. I know there are some people that are also on the other side, maybe not as boisterous, maybe not as loud, that are for the game. That they're like, oh yeah, this game's fantastic or whatever it is. I'm going to tell you, I am on the side of this game is very, very fun. I don't know that it's fantastic per se, but I do enjoy this game. I'm enjoying this game a lot. I'm still very early on in the story, but I'm far enough that I've seen enough. I'm enjoying it and I'm wanting more. That's what I can tell you. This is coming from the standpoint of what kind of gameplay, what kind of style do I like to play. I like fast-paced action. I like things that if you're gonna grind, if there is gonna be some repetition, because you can't avoid that. No game is gonna be never ending that you're not gonna get repetition or things aren't gonna repeat. But when I do have to repeat things, am I getting rewarded for it? Am I earning things as I'm playing the game? So yes, I feel like this game is very rewarding. It is a story based game right now. So I can free roam after chapter 2. I can free roam, as you can see. Let's see if we can get up here and go a little bit higher and take a look. So you can see that right there in the distance, you can see the big sign. We're in Metropolis. So it's a pretty decent map. Let's take a look at the map too, right? So it's not the biggest map, of course not, but it's a pretty decent sized map. You have LexCorp up here, right? Then you have Green Lantern's made his little base over there. You have the Hall of Justice, the Justice League's base over here. Yeah, a lot of really cool, iconic things that are making up this map. It's quite fun. I like the map for what it is. I don't recall. It's been a while since I've played Arkham City or Arkham Asylum. I haven't played those games in a bit, but it seems very similar in terms of the way it was created, artwork style, the way that you can get around and see a lot of nostalgic things from the comic books. Really, really, really cool. If you didn't know, there's also Brainiac. That's him up there. He's causing a bunch of problems with these tentacles, and yeah, I won't really spoil anything in terms of what I've already said so far. But it's a very very nice game, very very good looking game. It's something that I can get into. So since you're running through Metropolis, you're looking for different mission points to get to. So there's going to be things like this. There's going to be an objective you have to go to. So you can go to the objective. You can unlock a bunch of gear, a bunch of supplies, and things that you get along the way. So as you go through the story, you're meant to unlock things through the story. So you don't have to. You can stay where you are and you can roam around. You can just traverse. You can just hang out and kill bad guys, level up slowly, or you can just jam through the story if you want to. I recommend at least getting through chapter 2. I think I might have already said that, but if I didn't, get through chapter 2 and then you'll have a lot more freedom. But for now, stick with the story. If you know anything about the Suicide Squad, if you know anything about the Justice League or DC Comics, this is actually a pretty fun story. The voice actors, the storyline, it's pretty entertaining in my opinion. Nothing earth shattering, nothing like, oh my gosh, but it is entertaining. It's not boring. It's not bad. I really don't understand where the bashing is coming from. So I'll leave it there. I'm just gonna say that I enjoy the game. I think that if you like a decent looter shooter, fast-paced action, then go ahead and pick it up. Give it a shot. Give it a try. Um, I really hope that the negativity dies down and this game stays in a more positive light because I would love to see more Suicide Squad members be playable. Let me just show you this really quickly. So the looks are pretty fantastic. I like the different costumes that they have. You can go between the Task Force X. So this is their Suicide Squad outfits. Then you also have this is the DLC that you get from pre-ordering. So the classics, and you even have the anti-Justice Leagues, right? So Justice Losers is what they call them, right? So it's pretty cool. So there's a lot of cool designs. Like it's yes, I mean apparel is usually just like just apparel, no big deal. But it's fun. It's very fun. It's very lighthearted, and it really adds to the game just to have it looking very very nice to play with. So I really, really appreciate that. They put a lot of work and detail into this. There's a lot of voice acting going on throughout. Some people might find it annoying. It is a little bit, to be honest, but it's entertaining. It's for the most part entertaining as long as you keep pushing through the story. So I'll just stop there. I don't want to go too much into it. The point was I just wanted to share about what's happening out there, what's going on with Suicide Squad. So if you are a fan of Suicide Squad, if you're a fan of these looter shooter type games, especially with traversal mechanics that I'm about to show you before I end the video, then please give it a shout out, give it a check out. You know, go view it, go play it, go put it back in the positive light of the reviews of this game, because there's a lot of people just bashing it for no reason, I feel like, and I don't think this game warrants bashing. Yes, maybe it warrants, like, it's not that great, it's not the best game I've ever played, but it doesn't deserve to be put in the toilet bowl. Like, I don't see why people are doing that. So anyway, that's where we're at. If you happen to see this and you play the game and you're like, I totally disagree, I totally agree, please go ahead, give me a comment. I would love to have like a legitimate like debate about this game. Tell me why you like it, why you don't like it, and then I'll go back and forth with you. I really don't want to deal with like whining and negativity just for the sake of whining. But if you really want to have a legitimate like debate, convince me why do you not like this game? Tell me why exactly, versus the fact that just, oh yeah, well, it's just boring, or the repetition is just too much for me, I can't do that, or whatever. Don't get into that part of it. Just tell me why exactly you don't like it, and I'll share a counterpoint. I'll maybe even agree with you. I'll try something out that maybe I didn't try out yet that would cause me to think otherwise. So please let me know. In the meantime, let's go dive in for a little bit, and let me just show you some of the gameplay that I really appreciate, especially just traversing through the world. So you can just dive down, just drop a grenade right there, boom, boom, boom. Oh, okay, get this guy. Oh, he's up there. Oh, he ran away. Okay, he's gone. Okay, so you can just swing around really quickly, really easily. That you can. Oh, somebody back there? Yep, somebody back there. Come in. Oh, come here. Come here. Meleeed him. Yep, so sorry if it's a lot of motion, but this is what the game is. It's really fast-paced, all kinds of shenanigans. So you can melee them. You can do a close-up kind of animation. So it's just pure chaos. It's just pure chaos is what it is. Oh, that guy's gonna knock me out. Break his shield. Throw a grenade. Shoot him in the booty. And my team comes and mobs him up. So you can see I have a combo count of 7 to the left. The more combos you can make, potentially, the higher stats you can get for certain gear that you might be wearing. Oh, this guy again. Oh, stop it. Break his shield, ice him up. Thanks to Poison Ivy, we get some afflictions. You can do cool stuff. So I'm at a combo of 8 because my team kind of finished off and stole my kills. Those are NPCs, by the way, not the actual teammates. So do a flip, come in and slide. So yeah, like moving around the game, getting from place to place, it's so seamless if you can get it down. Like, I really appreciate that part of the game. And if you like fast-paced, just like, I'm just gonna go. If you're like me and you're waiting in a lobby with your friends, like say you're waiting for people to log in for a raid, and instead of you just standing there, instead of like seeing what Boomerang's doing, this is you. If you do that, because this is what I do that, then I'll do this, I'll just shoot random things. And then I'll come over here. I might shoot my team. If you're antsy like that, then this game is fantastic. It's fantastic for an antsy gamer, someone that likes to just keep go, and you get rewarded for it. The more you grind, the more you get, and yeah, it's quite fun. I'm looking forward if people can just bear with it and play the game as intended and get used to it. I guarantee they will make better guns. They'll make better things. They'll add more to the game. It's a shame they don't have it in, sure, at the time of release, the time of launch. But there's enough here. There's a lot here. There really is a lot. You start off with nothing, but then eventually you get Penguin, who is your basically your gun dealer. You get Gizmo, who is your vehicle builder creator. You get sorry for the spoilers. I won't tell you how you get them. I'm just gonna say that they're here. You get this person that's back there that gives you cool things. So there's a lot of cool things that you can unlock, and you have to piece by piece. You have to acquire them. Here's one of those things. I'm not going to tell you how you get this until later, but basically, you can come here just by doing like a daily task. You can come over, and I get a legendary maxed rank pack. Like all it is I got 24 hours to go do a thing, and I get this. So let's take a look at this, and maybe we'll call it a day. So these are legendary. I think there might be one or two tiers above this. I haven't gotten too deep into it, but legendary is pretty good. It's pretty high up there. So already right here, I have multiple stats coming on my guns. 44% ammo pickup radius. So ammo will just float into me if I'm not close to it. 14% shield harvest chance. So shield harvesting is a thing that if you shoot them in the leg, it puts them into a very particular state. And if you melee them, you'll be able to break them and take shield. So you don't have to worry about getting health packs or anything like that. And this is kind of like a very run and gun, like armor on kill kind of a situation almost. But it does require some skill to shoot them in the leg and then do the shield harvest in order for you to maintain your shield while you're in combat. 35% damage to crazed enemies with this firearm. Crazed is like a status effect that you can apply to bad guys. So you get increased 35% damaged when they are crazed. And the bottom would be like the talent that you would see in Division. So every 8 critical hits with this particular firearm will cause it to instantly reload, which is pretty cool. This weapon also has 50% increased critical hit chance. So you get a bunch of crits, bunch of chance, and you have a chance that it will automatically reload after 8. So that's pretty balanced. It's not too overpowered. It's not something that's just going to go unnoticed either. So it's not bad. I'm still getting used to the talents. I'm still getting used to the build and gear system because I haven't put any builds together yet per se. Because the builds, if you will, are mostly just traversal mods. There's shields and then your weapons. So there's nothing like a gear piece per se that you have to put on yet. I don't know if they're going to do something like that or if they're going to leave it as it is, but yeah, that's pretty much it. So you get in this pack a weapon, and now here's what I was talking about. So here's the shield mod. These are the shields that you need when you're playing in the game. Shield harvest to get the shield. So you get health from this. You get 35% frozen resistance. All damage is increased by 50% while your shield is below 50. So not the best, but not bad. 1-2 punch. So this is I guess you would call it like a melee weapon specifically for Deadshot. So that's why it says in the bottom right, not for current character. But you get Deep Freeze attached, which is an affliction, a status effect as well. And Shield Harvesting no longer gives shield pickups, but damage buff pickups instead. So you won't get shield pickups, you'll get damage buffs. 12% to grunt enemies. I gotta go remember which one those are because I just kill everything. I don't really pay attention. 3% Suicide Squad resource on melee hit, and 15% XP gained. So XP is nice because you can level up quickly. And then there's a Suicide Strike and one more other thing. It's a close-up melee like animation attack, and there's another one where you can do a crowd attack. So as you play the game and you get more kills and more hits, then you build up those meters and you can use it from time to time. It builds up moderately good. You don't have to wait too long, and it's also not too OP that all you're gonna do is spam it. So it's pretty balanced in my opinion. I like it. And then here we go. We have another shield mod here. So hot wire, 10% credits pickup amount, 19 shotgun ammo reserve, and when your shield reaches 0, it causes an explosion that deals 1,000% of your maximum shield amount as damage to enemies within 10 meters. That's pretty cool. I forgot something else does that in Division, something similar. I think. Oh, it's the shield, the fire shield, one of those effects from that specialization that when you get your shield broken or your armor broken, then it causes people to go on fire. So it's very similar to that regard. I might be saying that all wrong because I haven't played Division in a while, but you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, you do. Okay, so not bad. Considering all I have to do is a daily, which you can do this while you're roaming through Metropolis, just, while you're doing missions, while you're traversing, while you're hanging out. And once you reach the maxed amount, you'll just get this every day. You get legendary items every day. I would consider this to be not, these are definitely not, they're not exotics. They're not even named items per se. These are just high end, I would say. If you're talking in Division 2 terms, these would be like high end gear. Pretty strong, pretty decent, but they're not exotics. So let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Apparently, I have clan care packages I'll look at later. But let me just go take a look at Harley. So you see the pink. So it says Notorious Villain Black Mask. It's a black mask um, type gear item, type weapon. And the pink, I would so far I'm equating that to more of an exotic weapon. It's stronger. It's got a more unique talent on top of it versus the legendaries. And then you have epic here. I don't remember what the blues ones. There's blue items as well. Oh, not that one. See other blue items on the line. I don't have any blue items here. Oh, there, blue. So rare. So epic, and then rare, and then I think like there's green, which is uncommon. Back to load out. Okay, so and this is what your gear looks like, right? So you have two firearms, you have a melee, you have a grenade, traversal mod, shield mod, and then two more things I haven't even opened yet. So the fact that I like it and I don't even have everything unlocked yet, that hopefully says a lot to some people. I don't know if I'm convincing anybody here, but I just want you to know that from someone who's just trying to be level-headed and not like jump on the bandwagon of like hate or be too much of a, I'm not giving this game too much praise. I hope it is fun. It is a fun game. I'm not disappointed that I spent what I spent, which is the game. The base game itself was like $70, and everyone knows that it's about 100 for the deluxe. Um, versus, I'll tell you, like I spent about $100 on Diablo 4 when it came out, maybe 80, something like that. And I am disappointed in that purchase. I really am disappointed in Diablo 4. Like that one, that was a bad launch. That was a bad release. I know that Suicide Squad had its own issues when it launched too, but it's fine now. It's playable and it's a good grind. I think we're good there. I think I shared enough here. I think we went through it, and just want to go back to saying again, if you want to leave a comment and actually have like a legitimate debate about this game, please do, please do. I would love to be able to just go over why it's good, why it's bad, and maybe I'll start to see some of those things, and I can speak on that. Maybe I can help people understand it better or whatnot or whatever. Yeah. So, um, yeah, hit me up, chat me up. Let's see some comments going. If not, no big deal. I'm just gonna keep playing the game. Depending on how much response maybe gets this video gets, I may continue to do more content. Either way, it's how it's always been. I do this for fun. I'm not trying to do anything else except just have fun gaming and share with other people. Until next time, guys. Thanks so much for stopping by. Shoots.